Yo, what's happening? It's your boy DJ Mason, Motivation for DJs. You know what it is, bringing it to you once again. You know what I'm saying? Yo, welcome to be back. Yo, I appreciate everybody that's been checking out all my posts, all the followings. Yo, y'all keep them coming. So the video that I was trying to do today is a very important lesson that that I got the chance to learn. It's basically DJs working for other DJs. I'm going to give you the pros and cons to it all. See, tell you how about some DJs like it, how some DJs don't like it. But me personally, I love it. I love working for other DJs. One great way to keep yourself booked a lot more than you would like, a lot more to keep that money flowing in, is not only DJing for your own clients, but actually having relationships with other DJs, having good relationships with other DJs. Because you got to understand, a lot of DJs, especially DJs that hold a lot of have a lot of gigs, they're always getting called for gigs, and they can't always do all the gigs. Sometimes they got family stuff, sometimes they're already booked for other gigs, but they just don't want to pass that client on. They don't want to just, you want to be the solution to your client's problem. So then if you're not available, who can you send out there that you trust? And if you're that good DJ, you can be that person. This even goes the same for yourself. If you got gigs, you want to have other DJs that you can send out to your gigs when you are not available. And that's a great way to make extra income. Okay, let me explain to you how most of the time it works when you work for other DJs. A lot of times when you have to go out and DJ for another DJ, 9 times out of 10, they're getting a percentage of whatever they're paying you. They got to make money off. They got to make money off their name, their brand, their company. That's just how it goes. You got to have some type of profit. The second thing is you go out and you represent their company, whether it's their company tablecloth you got to put out, whether it's their company uniform. Like with me, when I send DJs out, especially to events, you got to rock the ETR uniform, because we got to come with that professionalism. Customers and clients, they love that. And that's exactly what you got to do right there. You got to go out there. You may have to rock the uniform. They may have certain music that you would like to play. They may have a certain way of doing things that's completely different from the way that you're doing things. And if you're going to service their clients, you're going to have to understand that. I know some DJs like to get to an event 30 minutes before as the event starts to set up, like nothing's going to go wrong. Me, personally, even when I got to go out somewhere or when I got to send a DJ out there, I like to be there at least 2 hours or 2.5 hours before the event starts. That way you got plenty of time to set up. Anything could go wrong on your way there. You can get a flat tire or anything could happen. So you want to leave yourself plenty of time just in case anything happens. So then you have everything set up by the time the party is ready to go. So then if you're used to doing it one thing, you're going to have to understand, if you're servicing another DJ's client, then you need to do things the way that they want you to do it, because you're servicing their client, and their client may have a certain way or a certain way that the DJ may do business with them, and they want you to do the same thing. They want you to bring that professionalism, and that's another thing, to all the DJs out there that send DJs out there to events. A lot of them don't know that you can make money off that. I know a lot of times people like to do the DJing where it's okay, they will have it where, okay, I need a DJ or whatever, and they will just give the client the DJ's phone number, try giving this person a call or whatever, this and that. You don't make money off of that. You let your client know, like, hey, listen, I'll find you a DJ. They're gonna be representing my company or whatever, and then you send a contract out to that DJ. Let them know how much they're getting paid. Let them know how much you're gonna get paid. I mean, not how much you're gonna get paid, because that's your business, it's your company. You know what I'm saying? But you just want to let them know how everything is gonna go. That way other DJs know that they can get gigs from you. If they already know that you're doing plenty of gigs, they're going to be even more loyal to you, which is the next thing I want to talk about is loyalty. Okay, like I explained. Okay, actually, we'll get back to the loyalty part in a second, but wanted to explain more about how that can really benefit you. That's how you wanna have it, boys. You can send out other DJs, or you got relationships with other DJs that can send you out to their events. All they want to know, if you want to start doing that, get out my face. You know what I'm saying? But all they want to know is that you can do a good job. That's all they care about. Can you do a good job? Can you represent my company in the way that I need it represented? Can you take care of my client? Can you show up on time? Can you play good, clean music? Because maybe they don't want music with cuss words up in it. You know, can you mix well? Can you interact with the crowd? You know, such things as that. You know, can you talk on the microphone? That's a lot of things a lot of DJs don't do. They don't know how to talk on the microphone. And if you don't know how to talk on the microphone, you need to go ahead and get to my website. Go to motivationfordjs.com and get you that book, How Not to Be a DJ But an Entertainer. It got chapters on there that teaches you how to talk on the microphone. Y'all make sure to check that out. Motivationfordjs.com. All right. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. You know, you got to be able to represent their company in the right way. Now, if a DJ is used to doing all this and that and you don't do none of that, but he wants you to do it because you're working for his client, do it. That's just going to bring you more money in the long run because they know they can do business with you. They know they can trust you. I've had DJs that I know I could trust, that I can send out to any event, don't have to worry about nothing. And then I got DJs where every time I send them out to an event, there was a problem. They didn't do this, they didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're working for another DJ, just do what that person says, you know, and that person's gonna bring you more money. But a lot of DJs don't like to do that. A lot of DJs don't like to do that. You know, I've spoken to DJs that it's about their pride. That's why they don't want to do it. It's about their pride. I don't want to work for another DJ and he making some money and then he paying me some money or whatever. I don't want to do that. I'm like, what? Whether it's a DJ or it's a client, the money is still green. You still getting paid. But it's a pride thing. A lot of DJs don't want to do that. So I'm going to tell you like this. Don't do it so them cats can call me. Don't do it so them cats can call me. You need to call DJ Mason. Hit up etrdjs.com and hit me up if you got a gig that you ain't that you're not available for. And if I can't do it, I guarantee you I get a DJ that do. You gonna make money, I'm gonna make money, and the DJ I send out to you gonna make money. But a lot of DJs, they don't want to do that. It's a pride issue. And let me tell you another problem. The next problem that a lot of DJs have with working for other DJs, it is so real. I remember one DJ company I worked for told me, they was like, yo, Manson, this is the most shiestiest business, cutthroat business, stab you in the back type of business you can be in. You know, especially when you're doing business with other DJs, you know, I'm going to tell you the one thing that's going to keep other DJ companies doing business with you is going to consistently keep money coming up in. I already told you the one thing. You all you got to do is represent their company in the way that it's represented, have out their business cards. Listen, if you go out and you DJ for somebody and you're DJing for another DJ company, you're passing out their business cards, not your business cards, because it's their clients. And if you think that you're gonna try to screw them over or whatever, believe me, they gonna find out. They client gonna tell. Believe me, most DJs, they got relationships with their clients like this. So if you try something behind the back, they client gonna tell on you, and you're gonna lose that money. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the biggest thing, loyalty. Loyalty. Man, that Kendrick Lamar is loyalty. That is the one main thing a lot of DJs do is loyalty. You got to be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to go after their client. Don't go to their client and say, listen, I can charge you a cheaper price or this and that. Man, what's the point of making a couple $100 and you losing a couple thousand? If you do good with this DJ, that man can pay you a couple thousand for gigs for the next couple years. But you want to make an extra couple hundred and steal their client or whatever behind their back. And then the client end up doing the business with you. Found out you a horrible ass DJ. Your setup is shitty. Okay, and then they go back to the other DJ. You made you an extra couple $100, but you left about 2, 3, 4, 5,000 on the table. Loyalty, man. Stay loyal to them DJ companies you work with. Don't do no cutthroat stuff, because you ain't gonna never get their business again. I done had DJs that know what it is, and I had DJs that done pull somebody behind the back, worrying about how much money y'all making. No, they don't work like that, all right? But y'all, all right, y'all check out. Like I said, man, go to that website, motivationfordjs.com. It's up. This your boy DJ Mason. This is all about DJs working for DJs. Y'all check me out. Peace.